welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. This reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. I'll be tapping into Twin Flame Collective and looking at your Divine Masculine energies first, your energies towards them, and the connecting energy for you both. Also, I'll pull some oracle cards and messages from your Divine Masculine. So since it is a general reading, take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Keep in mind that energies are non-gender specific, so assign the rules for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving comments. Thank you for being here and providing your support and feedback. Okay guys, so now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So Leo, just think about your Divine Masculine, and we're going to see what energies are currently surrounding them right now. Okay, we have this card coming through. We have Enlightenment. We also have Victim Consciousness. And we have Anger. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's take a look here. That is interesting because we do have enlightenment and then contradicting energies with victim consciousness and anger. So I feel like since this Divine Masculine is currently in this victim mentality and perhaps experiencing some sort of anger, they might be blocked from getting enlightened into about this connection right now. So that's what I'm getting with these cards being here. Okay, so let's get some tarot and see what is actually going on in their mental space in regards to you, Divine Feminine, and then we're going to also take a look what's going on in terms of their feelings. Okay, so let's see what's happening in their mental space towards you right now. What's their thoughts about this connection and you overall? We have the Devil energy, major arcana. Yeah, so pretty much these lower vibrational energies are connected to this Devil card. Okay, we also have King of Wands and Five of Pentacles. Wow, okay, let's see here. So definitely with the Devil being here, this is Capricorn energy. You might be dealing with Capricorn, but you don't have to. That's the energy. But definitely this Divine Masculine, when it comes to their thoughts about this connection, they're in some sort of, very dark place right now that is attached to this victim consciousness. So perhaps this Divine Masculine might be feeling as a victim right now in this situation, because we also have Five of Pentacles, which does indicate that this Divine Masculine might be experiencing some sort of abandonment issues. Okay, perhaps this connection has really triggered this wound or trauma within themselves. Okay, and now they're currently, experiencing that. They might be feeling that perhaps your divine feminine has left them out in the cold for some reason, and now they just feel this anger. But at the same time, just because they cannot cope with these, intense feelings that they might be feeling, they might be falling into this victim mentality, and at the same time, perhaps being angry at people surrounding them, or perhaps even themselves. But there's definitely intense, feelings and thoughts tied to this devil energy. This divine masculine might also be very attached to you, okay, whether it is emotional attachment, or they might be really, in their head about this connection all the time with this devil. So there's definitely some sort of addictions, okay, which might be thought patterns, or and actual addictions like drinking, drugs, or whatever that might be. So I feel like right now this divine masculine is definitely not in the right space, where they might be even blocked from this enlightenment because they're just not willing to perhaps look at their own shadow self and do the shadow work that they need to do in order to release this victim mentality, this anger, whatever that is that they're battling with, this abandonment issue. Okay, King, they are represented here as the King of Wands, so you also might be like dealing with a fire sign. But since this person is not in the right energy, this King of Wands might come off as someone very controlling, sometimes even abusive. So I feel like this divine masculine might be showing you sides to themselves right now that's not very balanced, or I would say not balanced at all. Okay, so they might be the one who really are trying to control the situation, but it seems like it's not working out for them, because they are feeling very frustrated and angry about this whole situation. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Now let's see, in terms of their feelings, what's their feelings towards you right now? What are they feeling? Okay, we have the Fool card. We have the Emperor. Wow. And we have Eight of Swords. So two major arcana here, the Fool and the Emperor, and the Eight of Swords. So in terms of their feelings, again, I feel like with this Emperor card, this divine masculine is really trying to control their feelings, even, with themselves. I feel like they're really trying not to either feel anything, or they're perhaps suppressing a lot of their feelings, because they feel like they really do not want to show their true feelings to you. And the Emperor, again, it's someone who wants to be in control of everything, controlling their own life, controlling the life of others that are surrounding them, but at the same time, this divine masculine is feeling pretty much stuck, because with the Eight of Swords, we see this person all tied up and pretty much wearing a blindfold. So this person right now, this divine masculine, is currently not seeing situation clearly. Definitely there's a lot of blockages, okay, in their mental space and in their heart space. So I feel like they've been resisting to do their shadow work, and they're just pretty much fighting with themselves in order not to feel anything or perhaps even see anything about the situation. However, deep down, they do hope for some sort of a brand new opportunity with the Fool card. So there is an understanding that they do want to take some sort of a leap of faith, but since this divine masculine, you know, needs a lot of healing done on themselves and work, I feel like they're not ready to take any sort of, you know, actions towards you because of this devil energy, because of this victim mentalities, this anger, this abandonment issues, and again, this Eight of Swords might indicate that this person is kind of, you know, putting themselves in a place of being a victim in the situation. So they might be pretty much blaming you, Divine Feminine, for everything that has happened between you two, even though it might not be, you know, your fault. But this Divine Masculine pretty much attached to their ego, and they're just not willing to see the situation for what it is. So they might have even really hurt you before, and they might not even acknowledge what they've done. Okay, so I really see this person as someone very selfish, very self-centered right now, not caring for others around them, just caring what they want, what they feel, and perhaps even, you know, avoiding or suppressing their true feelings and emotions. Okay, so definitely this divine masculine needs a lot of work done and healing before they could actually, you know, become enlightened and see the truth of the situation. Okay, so let's see what's actually coming in for this divine masculine in the near future. So let's take a look. We have Two of Cups energy. We have Four of Wands and Ace of Swords. Okay, so definitely a big positive shift happening for this divine masculine. But I feel like that is coming once they will start actually working on themselves first. So there is a possibility for a reunion here. The Four of Wands here came through. So this is my twin flame card. So there is an indication here that Spirit is bringing up to your attention that this union is possible with this divine masculine if you really wanted to, because we do have Two of Cups again. Then there's going to be this recognition of you, divine feminine, of this connection. There's going to be mutual feelings, mutual understanding, balance, and harmony between you two. There is a possibility for stability, long-term commitment, and union. And also a lot of, you know, with the Ace of Swords, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth being revealed into the situation. So I feel there is a good chance that once this divine masculine overcomes these heavy energies, okay, will finally face, you know, perhaps their own shadow self. That's when things are going to take a turn into you know, much more positive place for you both. Again, I feel like Spirit is really pushing them into this enlightenment in order to leave this victim mentality, victim consciousness, any anger, any resentment, any abandonment issues or rejection issues, this devil energy, in order to see the truth, okay? In order to be in this you know, union with you, divine feminine. So I do feel like it's pretty much difficult for this divine masculine to do the work, because there's someone who's very stubborn, and there's someone who might be resisting some change. So but at the end of the day, I feel like they will have no choice but to do the work, because otherwise they're going to be stay in this misery, in this very dark place for themselves. And I feel like spirit is really pushing them in order to take this leap of faith and just overcome what they're currently feeling right now. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Now let's move on to your divine feminine and see what energies are you in towards your divine masculine. So first, let's see in regards to your mental space, what's happening for you. Okay, we have, this is the Hanged Man, Major Arcana. This is the Temperance card. Okay, another Major Arcana. And we have Queen of Cups. Okay, beautiful. I forgot to mention we did have the Emperor, which is the Aries energy, and I did mention Capricorn, so you might be dealing either with Capricorn, Aries, or there might be an indication of a fire sign as well. Okay, so let's see, divine feminine. We do have two major arcanas for you: Temperance, Queen of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like you understand that the situation is currently in this Hanged Man position, very stagnant with this divine masculine. Perhaps you are recognizing that this divine masculine is currently stuck within, their own, a shadow, and they're not willing to work on that. So you kind of know that they do need this enlightenment. Again, Hangman does talk about enlightenment. Okay, so I feel like you really understanding that they need to go through this process in order for you guys to come together, because otherwise it just wouldn't work for you both. I feel like you are trying to stay balanced with the Temperance card within your own energies. Okay, and you are hoping that at some point this divine masculine will finally come into this very balanced place. Okay, so they could actually move closer towards you. Now, with the Queen of Cups being here, I feel like you are someone very intuitive, maybe even psychic. Okay, and you're kind of, as I said, you are knowing that this divine masculine just needs perhaps some space to work things out on their own, and you're just with this Queen of Cups, I feel like you're being very compassionate towards them. You are understanding a lot more about this connection, about this twin flame journey. So you are perhaps being very patient with this divine masculine. So I feel you are mentally in a good space. Okay, you are trying to work on yourself and not focusing too much attention on this divine masculine right now, because it just won't, change the circumstances unless this divine masculine starts to work on themselves. Okay, so that's what I'm getting now. In terms of your feelings, let's see. What's your feelings towards this divine masculine right now? Let's take a look. We have Knight of Cups. Okay. We have Ace of Wands. And we have Ace of Cups. Okay, so two aces. Let's see here. So there's definitely a lot of love and compassion towards this divine masculine. We have Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups. So there is an overflow of these, emotions. And I feel like you're someone who's very caring person, and you're willing perhaps, to see where this divine masculine is at, and perhaps you are understanding why they might be acting a certain way. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of, as I said, compassion and love. Now with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you might be hoping that someday this divine masculine will actually open up to you and really let you know their feelings. And with the Ace of Wands, you are hoping for some sort of a brand new beginning. There's also a lot of passion towards this divine masculine, a lot of love and a lot of passion. Okay, so energetically, I feel you divine feminine are done a lot of work on yourself, and you're pretty much balanced within your own energies. I feel like you're not overly stressing yourself out in terms of when or how will situation will unfold for you, or when will this divine masculine be ready. You're not having set expectations for them, and that's actually a good way for you to approach the situation. Okay, so just keep on doing what you're doing, perhaps focus on your life for now, on your goals, whatever makes you happy, whatever brings you joy and peace, and really maybe do something that really sparks up your passion and creativity, and it's really going to help you on this journey while this divine masculine is working on themselves. Okay, so let's see what is actually shifting and changing for you, divine feminine. We have Four of Pentacles. Okay, we have Eight of Swords, and let's get one more, and we have Nine of Wands. Okay, let's see here. So with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's going to be a shift into some sort of stability for you. Okay, whether it's financial stability or just stability overall, perhaps in your life. Now, Four of Pentacles might also indicate that you might be you might have a tendency sometimes to hold closely to yourself things in your life. So if that is the pattern with you, divine feminine, then maybe you should loosen up a little bit this grip in order not to create the stagnancy, or to really not to block the flow of energy. So just be mindful of that. But overall, I do see a Four of Pentacles as something very stable, especially when it comes to your finances. So that's a really good indication. If you perhaps have struggled financially, then there's stability coming into your life. Now we do have Eight of Swords here. So again, it's interesting because your divine masculine also got Eight of Swords. So be careful not to get stuck in your own mind when it comes to this connection. Okay, if it's your own thoughts. So really watch out when those negative thoughts are trying to overcome, or really just constantly thinking about negative negative outcomes. So really try to avoid that, because it might create a bit of a stagnant energy again, where you might feel stuck within this situation. So keep that in mind. However, with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you are someone who's very determined, whatever it takes, in order to achieve what you truly want in life. And you have this stamina in you, this inner strength, where you will be overcoming this Eight of Swords energy, okay? Whatever was keeping you stuck, you will be overcoming this, and you'll be successful, okay, in it, with the Nine of Wands, okay? So I do see positive shift for you as well, Divine Feminine. But again, just watch out for these negative thoughts creeping into your head, because sometimes it might really throw you out of your balance, okay? Now let's see the connecting energy for you both right now. What's the connecting energy? We have Ace of Cups, we have Page of Wands, and we have the Empress, okay, Major Arcana. So beautiful. So with this Ace of Cups, what this Divine Masculine is actually, not willing to accept is that they do have love for you with this Ace of Cups, but they're just really suppressing their own feelings. And I feel like they're even afraid to acknowledge to themselves that they do have these, genuine feelings for you. But you both feel this Ace of Cups, because we did see Ace of Cups coming through on your part, Divine Feminine. So definitely this Divine Masculine is also feeling the same way about you, but again, they're just not ready in order to really give you this cup of love that they have for you. Now with the Page of Wands, there is a lot of curiosity about one another. Perhaps you don't have much information right now about what is going on in your life, and I feel like it's same thing for your Divine Masculine. They might not quite know what is going on in your life, Divine Feminine, but definitely there's this interest, there's this curiosity about getting to know one another better, okay? And definitely there's this passionate spark between you two. Now with the Empress card, I feel you both see the potential of this connection. You really want some kind of growth, because Empress does talk about growth, abundance, expansion. It also is very loving and nurturing energy. So again, there's a lot of mutual love between you two, and realizing that there's actually a huge potential to this connection, okay? This Divine Masculine might be also seeing you as this Empress, okay? Someone who's standing in their power, really abundant in their energy, and just someone who has a lot of love for them and for others, okay? So that's beautiful energies. Now I want to pull some oracle cards for you both. So let's see what life lessons are you currently learning. So I will get one card for your Divine Masculine, and then I'll also get one card for you, Divine Feminine. So your Divine Masculine, what are they currently learning? We have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So perhaps your divine masculine was really lacking the self-esteem, where they felt perhaps that they were good enough for you. Perhaps they had these abandonment issues that really prevented them from seeing how, powerful they are, how confident they are. And perhaps they were also lacking this courage to actually let you know how truly they felt about you. So Spirit is really pushing them on working on the self-esteem in order to be this true emperor, okay, this divine masculine, not someone who's trying to control things or being self-centered, very selfish, but someone who would be in the right energy for themselves and for you, divine feminine. Okay, so that's a big lesson they're learning. Now let's see for you, divine feminine, what are you currently working on? We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Okay, so with this card, again, pride could be something that is coming from your ego, but at the same time, pride might also be related to like the self-esteem, where it says I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So perhaps you, divine feminine, had similar issues where perhaps you were lacking some sort of self-esteem in yourself, and at times, maybe your ego, your pride was getting in the way. So that's a very important lesson for you as well, where you are finding your true worth, okay, and value, and you're actually becoming prideful, but in a good way, about yourself, that you are worth, and you love yourself, you see yourself in everyone. Okay, so that's beautiful. Now I want to grab one card for you, divine feminine, as an advice from the spirit animal deck. So let's see what spirit animal wants to come through and what message they have for you at this time. It says number 49, rabbit spirit. It says now is a lucky time. Okay, so spirit, this animal spirit is really, an indication for you that there's some sort of luck coming in for you. So if you were struggling in some areas of your life, just be sure that luck is on your side and things will start, to improve. So that's really good. Now, I also want to grab one card from this Work Your Light oracle deck for you, divine feminine. What else we need to know? What is going on your journey right now? So let's see what spirit wants us to know. Okay, it says the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Okay, interesting. So again, spirit is indicating that things are coming together, even though you might not actually see it with your eyes right now. Know that behind the scenes things are working out. It might be that it does take time, but be sure that things are where they need to be. So your divine masculine is also where they need to be right now, and your divine feminine as well. It does talk about intuitive hits. So you might be, as I said, you might be someone who's very psychic or intuitive, and you might be getting a lot of messages through your intuition. So listen to your intuition. And we also have soul tribe. So I feel like you, divine feminine, might be finding people that are from your soul tribe who really understands you, what you're going through right now, what this twin flame journey is all about. So just this is beautiful indication that you might be meeting people on your journey that maybe went through similar experiences or really understand what you're going through. Okay, so that's beautiful. Now I also wanted to get a few messages from your divine masculine, so let's see what they actually want to say to you if they could. Okay, so let's see what messages. Okay, let's see here. Well, if I could grab it. It says we are aligning on energetic level. Okay, so there is a good indication that you guys are aligning, and again, another confirmation from spirit here that things are working out, even though it might not seem like that at all. Okay, so just trust this journey and have faith that things are, happening for you. What else? What else would this divine masculine want you to know? It says you're my destiny. So they are really acknowledging that you are someone destined on their path. You met for a reason, and they're just really, acknowledging. They might not, again, saying this to you, but deep down they know that you guys have met for a reason. Okay. This one says, I've never felt a love like this before. So definitely this person, this divine masculine, is recognizing that the emotions, the intensity of feelings that they felt, this is something that they actually never felt with anyone else. So they would actually want you to know that. Okay, and let's get one more message. This one says, I'm reminiscing on the time we spent together. So they're just really missing you, divine feminine. They're really missing the time you guys shared together. And I feel like they just, might be feeling this anger and such, but they're also, missing you a lot. Okay, and lastly, I just wanted to grab a few cards from this mini universal oracle deck to see what else spirit wants us to know or perhaps acknowledge about your divine masculine, about this journey. So let's see what comes through. We have this card that says home, belonging, origin, and comfort. Okay, so I feel like with this card being here, you both recognize that you feel like home to one another. Okay, so this card is indicated that you guys both feel belonging to one another, you feel comfort with one another. So that's another indication where deep down on a soul level you have this recognition with one another. Yes, you divine feminine are more enlightened in this situation. However, this divine masculine is also, feeling that you guys just, you feel like home to them. Okay, this one here, it says innocence, unconditioned, trusting, vulnerable, and pure. So with this card here, I feel like spirit is wanting you, divine feminine, to really trust in this journey, perhaps be more vulnerable and open to this divine masculine, even though they might have hurt you, but have this unconditional love that you carry for them. I feel like you are already doing this with this with these cards right here, with the Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. That's an indication that no matter you know, how this divine masculine is currently feeling about you. You're still feeling this unconditional love for them, okay? That's what I'm getting. And let's get one more card. Okay, we have cycle, repetition, pattern, and phases. So I feel like you both have been stuck in some sort of a cycle where perhaps you guys have been repeating some sort of patterns or repetitions that, and it kind of felt like you were, you know, stuck in this cycle and things were not actually moving anywhere. So if that's the case, then you really need to, you know, close out the cycle in order to start a brand new cycle. Because if you keep on going in the circle, things will just, you know, repeat itself. And I feel like there's not going to be any progress in the situation. So I really try to break out of this cycle from this divine masculine in order for some movement to happen in the near future. But I do see definitely a lot of change for your divine masculine, like a drastical change here from what I'm seeing with these cards. And you divine feminine also have some sort of, you know, stability coming into your life. But again, be very careful of not, you know, trapping yourself into these thought patterns that you might be having with this Eight of Swords, creating perhaps some sort of negative stories about this connection, because it might still keep you in the cycle and you don't want to be stuck in the cycle again over and over again. So be mindful of that. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you. I hope it really resonated and helped you a little bit on this journey. So I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.